Welcome to our deep dive into the overlooked consequences of modern technology's breakneck pace. In this presentation, we explore how rapid AI hardware iteration, while impressive in speed and innovation, has a hidden cost. From environmental strain to growing e-waste and mounting security concerns, we'll examine why responsible disposal and recycling of AI hardware is not just important, it's urgent. Artificial intelligence is advancing faster than ever. To keep up, hardware manufacturers release new chips, neural accelerators, and processors at lightning speed. In just months, yesterday's leading-edge hardware becomes obsolete, not because it's broken, but because new software demands more power, speed, and bandwidth. This cycle pressures developers and companies to upgrade relentlessly. What was once a 3 to 5 year lifespan for hardware is now often under 2 years. This isn't just about staying competitive, it's also feeding a silent environmental crisis. Functioning AI devices are being retired prematurely simply because they can't support the latest tools or frameworks. This leads to a growing wave of discarded electronics, much of it still operational. Globally, we're generating more e-waste than ever, and AI hardware is contributing to this spike. Licensed recyclers are essential to stem the tide, offering secure, eco-conscious disposal options. Yet many organizations still discard devices in unsafe or irresponsible ways, losing both material value and environmental integrity. Inside every AI chip lies a chain of ecological consequences. To produce the silicon wafers, gallium, cobalt, and palladium inside these devices, we rely on intense, energy-consuming mining operations. These processes destroy habitats, pollute water, and exploit vulnerable communities. With every hardware upgrade cycle, demand for these finite resources grows. And because most of these materials are non-renewable, the more we extract, the less future generations will have. Responsible recycling isn't just about waste, it's about preserving what's left. It's not just what we throw away, it's how we make it. Manufacturing AI hardware involves complex fabrication plants that consume enormous energy and water. Each time new chip designs are released, these plants must pause, retool, and reconfigure. This means greater emissions, wasted machinery, and discarded infrastructure. The carbon footprint of frequent redesigns is substantial and mostly hidden from public view. Imagine the energy saved if we extended hardware life cycles instead of shortening them. One of the least discussed issues of rapid iteration is compatibility. New hardware often uses proprietary software, interfaces, or drivers. Older devices can't talk to new systems. This tight integration might seem efficient, but it also locks organizations into constant cycles of replacement. Modular, upgradable, and open-source hardware could solve this, but it's rarely the industry norm. The result is a landscape where perfectly usable devices are left behind, unrecyclable, unsupported, and unusable. Security risks grow as hardware becomes outdated. Devices that lose manufacturer support stop receiving critical firmware updates. Vulnerabilities remain unpatched. When these devices are retired, they often still contain sensitive information, model data, intellectual property, and even client records. Without proper sanitization, discarded AI hardware can become a goldmine for bad actors. That's why licensed recyclers are vital, not just to handle the physical device, but to protect the digital information embedded within it. While tech giants might afford constant upgrades, small businesses, schools, and research labs are left behind. These organizations struggle to keep up with the hardware arms race. They're forced to retrain staff, rewrite code, and stretch budgets just to remain compatible. The cost of adapting to new systems can be greater than the benefit. Rapid iteration, while exciting for the industry, can be devastating for those without deep pockets. A slower, more inclusive pace would promote equity and sustainability. The solution lies in shifting our priorities. Instead of racing to the next chip, the tech world must begin designing for longevity, compatibility, and responsible use. Open standards, backward compatibility, and modular designs can drastically reduce e-waste. Manufacturers and developers must partner with licensed recyclers to close the loop, ensuring devices are reused, repurposed, or responsibly broken down. Innovation should not mean waste. It should mean building smarter, technologically and environmentally. If your organization is navigating hardware upgrades, don't let your old devices contribute to the growing e-waste crisis. Partner with professionals who understand the importance of secure, ethical, and eco-conscious recycling. Because real progress means thinking beyond performance. It means protecting the future while building it.